Day 14, Esther, the final and definitive word. It seems odd that the awareness of God, or even of the people of God, brings out the worst in some people. God, the source of all goodness and blessing and joy, at times becomes the occasion for nearly unimaginable acts of cruelty, atrocity, and evil. There is a long history of killing men and women simply because they are perceived as reminders or representatives of the living God, as if killing people who worship God gets rid of God himself. We've recently completed a century marked by an extraordinary frenzy of such God killings. To no one's surprise, God is still alive and present. The book of Esther opens a window on this world of violence directed, whether openly or covertly, against God and God's people. The perspective it provides transcends the occasion that provoked it, a nasty scheme to massacre all the exiled Jews who lived in the vast expanse of 5th century BC Persia. 3 characters shape the plot. Mordecai, identified simply as the Jew, anchors the story. He is solid, faithful, sane, godly. His goodness is more than matched by the evil and arrogant vanity of Haman, who masterminds the planned massacre. Mordecai's young, orphaned, and ravishing cousin, Esther, whom he has raised, emerges from the shadows of the royal harem to take on the title role. It turns out that no God representing men and women get killed in this story. In a dramatic turnaround, the plot fails. King Xerxes said to Queen Esther and Mordecai, the Jew, "I've given Haman's estate to Esther, and he's been hanged on the gallows because he attacked the Jews. So go ahead now and write whatever you decide on behalf of the Jews." The king's order authorized the Jews in every city to arm and defend themselves to the death, killing anyone who threatened them or their women and children. No one man was able to stand up against them. Fear made cowards of them all. Esther 8:7-8, 11:9, 2. But millions before and after Esther have been and no doubt will continue to be killed. There is hardly a culture of century that doesn't eventually find a Haman determined to rid the world of evidence and reminders of God. Meanwhile, Esther continues to speak the final and definitive word. You can't eliminate God's people. No matter how many of them you kill, you can't get rid of the communities of God-honoring, God-serving, God-worshiping people scattered all over the earth. This is still the final and definitive word. Thank God. This is wonderful. Thank God.